and welcome to this week's episode from Taff Rocks. Now this week is a small project. Actually, that's a gigantic untruth. It's a huge project, maybe not this big, but it's big. Even though this is a bigger project than you're used to having on this channel, it can be reduced down in size, and I've already done it. It took me all day yesterday because the centerpiece had a number of layers on it. I'm going to call this project the door to my secret garden. When you create yours, if you leave it in your garden, you can have it for your secret garden or maybe your fairy garden. Or if you do a smaller one, you can set it free so other people can find doors to secret gardens. So let's get straight into the project. And here it is. Quite a hefty piece, even if I say so myself. So, first thing I want to do is draw the door, and then some brickwork, and get on with the project. So because my compass just won't go as big as I want, I'm going to use a plate. And already it's broken my white pencil. This is why I didn't want to use my white paint pens, because there's not going to be much of a nib left on those after this. Well, hopefully you can see that. Now this is a chalk pencil, so as soon as I finish painting this, if there's any bits left, I'll be able to wash it off. Now this one's going to be a bit difficult because now I have to get some masonry bits around here, and I can't move this blooming thing because it's huge. What's going to happen now is I'm going to undercoat all of this, and I'm going to use my plate when I come back to remember where the middle of it is. This lilac colour is more of an undercoat right now for the door. Before this completely dries, what I'm going to do is go around all my stones here. I'm going to give them all a white undercoat, then I'm going to go over them in grey. Now that all the background colours have been sorted, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this home and I'm going to leave it dry. There are some areas that are still quite wet, or at least damp, and then we'll be back to do some outlining. Oh, and finish this. In the only bit of sunshine that we had this weekend, I managed to put this outside so it's finally dry. I've had to take my mat from underneath and put it on a towel so I can turn it around, because I was having some difficulties. So it now moves lovely. I'm going to get on and do some outlining. I'm going to leave that till last. Okay, because this is a magic door, it has to have some magic paint. This is ultra fine glitter paint by Deco Art. Now it's grey, but it dries clear. What I'm also going to do as well is I'm going to paint some glitter around you, like a little halo. I've shown you how to do these flowers before. It's just one little dot in the middle and 5 little dots around the outside. So I just have to wait for this gold to dry off before I can put a few extra layers on it, because right now it's ever so wishy-washy. So here is all finished. I'm showing you like this because I think I just might drop it if I picked it up and showed you straight on. There are a couple of areas that will disappear once lacquered. As you can see, the halo of the glitter that I put around here you can still see it, but once it's been lacquered, that should blend in quite nicely. All these little flowers are dry, everything is nice and dry. What I did do was I put some glow-in-the-dark paint on here. There it is. I'm going to go off and lacquer this, and then I'll bring it back to you, and hopefully it doesn't sort of reflect too much. This has now been lacquered, and I just love the way that this halo has turned out now. I just want to see, because it's been out in the sun, if that's going to glow anymore. And it does. I am absolutely overjoyed by how amazing this has turned out. What I'm going to do is put this in my garden. There's a possibility that I might cut this bottom bit off so it stands up better. And then when visitors can come to my garden, I'm going to be putting it in a place where it's not going to be obvious, hidden in a little nook somewhere, and there it will live. I hope you enjoyed this week's project, guys. Next week, I can assure you, we're back to normal size stones. See you then. We release new tutorial videos every Monday morning. If you'd like to help us out, you can like this video, share it, subscribe, or help us out with Patreon, Ko-fi, or something from an Amazon wishlist. Until I see you next time, guys, keep on rocking. Ciao for now.